Watcher mateys, right, today I'm going to talk about a bit of a breakthrough. I have finally discovered why everyone bangs on about Klein, and I'm switching, and it was completely by accident that it happened. Basically, as you know from the last video, I've been doing all the characters, getting them working, and when they come out of Quen they look like this, plastic always, and I just kind of learned to live with it, and it was a bit of a pain in the arse. And so I run them through Z image, and if you look at the posts on that, it shows you how to do it. It's pretty good quality. I mean, some would question it, but I think that's good. It's as good as I ever need. And then I kind of went, well, why are people still going on about Klein being so good when I've never had any luck with it? And every few weeks I give it another go, and it never works out, and I give up with it again. But something this time, what I was planning to do was go through all my shots. I'm working on a musical called Black Magic at the moment. I've been working through the shots. I've got 21 shots that I want to do, and I think I showed you some of them where I was kind of working through it, and it's getting all. I was trying to put an old screen filter on it, and to give it a bit of a feel, was getting all this kind of exploding, and then finally figured out how to get rid of that and back to this. So it's time to swap. This is good enough for me for now. I like the texture. It'll do as the first frame to start making videos. I need to now swap the characters out. So I was starting to use Quen, and I was actually appalled by how bad the results were. How was Quen giving me that for that? It was giving me the wrong hair, so I then started putting in the text to describe her better, and I think it stopped using the head swap and started using the description. But anyway, I was getting those kind of results, and they were all terrible. Like that. I mean, that's horrible. Horrible. And nothing like the guy that I'm trying to do. And so I was like desperate last night, and I thought, I'll go and, you know what, I'm going to have another look at Klein, because Alison DR also did exactly the same head swap stuff for Klein. And when I looked at it, when I first discovered it from him, he was actually using that instead of Quen. And a lot of people say Klein is brilliant, and I've never found it to be any good whatsoever, and it takes ages. So I updated absolutely everything I had from Alison. I don't know how you say his name properly, Portuguese guy. He's pretty clever. He does a load of great loras for swapping, and he really studies it. So check his stuff out. I downloaded his latest models, which was I had the one before it, but now he's got the Step 3 750 for Klein, and I downloaded his latest workflow, and I put that in, and I stuck my guy in, and I thought, well, this ain't gonna work, is it? And I didn't change anything really here, which usually I do, because I'm supposed to use turbo loras with this model and everything like that, and it just never worked. And so I didn't really bother trying to set it up properly. I just chucked it all in, or just to see if it would do better than Quen was doing, and then work on it more if it did. And honestly, to say it blew my mind would be an understatement, because I got this. I mean, yeah, that's him, isn't it? So, I mean, it's certainly better than what Quen was giving me. No contest. And then check this, right? This is what got me. I hadn't changed anything, and it did this in like 40 seconds. I nearly passed out. I was going to watch a Jason Statham movie last night, and then this, that's important. And then this was like, what? So I did both. I put it on and did this. But it's all right, actually. Yeah, so that blew my mind. How does this go in like 20, 30, 40 seconds? And so I went, well, this can't be right. Something must have happened accidentally here that I've done differently. And I couldn't work out what it was, because I'd not really touched his workflow. And so I went to my workflow of Quen, and basically, I mean, who does this, right? I went in there, and I'll get confused again. And I disabled all the speed up loras, and I changed it down from there. I changed everything. I ran it through, and obviously it was even, and it actually swapped it out without having to use his workflow or his lora at all, which just blew me away. I mean, Klein is incredible. I'm a believer. I take it back. I've been like poo-pooing it for ages, but the trick was don't do anything else with it. Now, I don't know where I got this model, but I tested it. I've got a Guff model as well, and I did a shootout with that and the Guff model, which is up here. And the results were exactly the same. I really couldn't even actually tell the difference hardly at all. If anything, the FP8 was slightly better, which is weird for a 3060 machine, because the FP8s aren't really designed for it. But I've worked with them before, back with the WAN, and they're fine. Even better if you can get the E3 5CM2 or whatever it's called. But in this case, I just downloaded, I think I literally downloaded the one that, yeah, there, look, wherever the hell that came from. That can't be right. I would have gone to, oh no, maybe it is. Yeah, anyway, so I downloaded that. So just honestly, I have put the settings and info in here. I'm no longer using Quen. I will still use Quen for 360 multi-camera shots, because I'm not sure whether it works with Klein. It probably does, but honestly, this thing is fantastic. I'm blown away, and the speed, it's almost as fast as Z image. So I don't know why everyone was playing this information close to their chest, because I swear to God, for 3 or 4 months I've been asking everyone, can I have a look at your workflow? Can you explain how this works? And here, check this out, 4 steps, and there's not a speed up lora. I don't understand. Why would this happen? And if you remember, my complaint was I was getting blowout and explosions, and I never thought to try 4 steps without a speed up lora. I've been putting 20 and 30 in there. Seriously, this, I don't, is it supposed to work like that? That's just weird. Anyway, it works. That's the main thing. And it not only works, it works absolutely amazingly. So I've been tearing through all my, check out that lot. That's some of the prompts that work, and they just work straight out the box in the most basic of image workflows. Oh yeah, you can stop and have a look at those. I put them in this workflow, and I'm actually going to share this one with you. I usually don't share all my workflows until the end of a project, and then I'll share it all as a batch thing, because I've updated them all as I go. But this one in particular, I'm just going to share it anyway, because I changed settings and changed a few things around. It's gone from being the worst model I've ever tried to being the best model I've ever tried. It seriously is that good. Some of the things it's been doing that I've been targeting it with, just straight up fixes immediately, that I was like, wow, I couldn't believe that. You know, even Quen wouldn't do it. I've swapped this guy's jacket out. What did I do? Here's an interesting one. I swapped his, I went, oh right, that's the jacket I want to use. So I literally just went, oh, give me that jacket. And it gave it me, but with his head. And I went, oh, give me the jacket without his head. I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's not far off it at all. You know, it's got that leather waxy, that fisherman's wax sort of thing look to it. I mean, it's not perfect, but at this stage and level of work, it's perfect for me. And I'm just been shoving that on everything, and it's not gone wrong yet. And you don't have to target it particularly. You know, it's just, you don't have to do much. And I've done all sorts of things, from like, can you get him to shut his eyes? Oh no, hang on, here. Get him to shut his eyes. It's just really straightforward stuff that Quen would be really finicky about and take 20 minutes and go, I've maybe finished, maybe, check it. I'm not doing it again, you know. And whereas Klein is just like, yeah, done. Can we do the next one now, please? So I'm really liking this. The other trick which I just wanted to mention, which is what I have to do a lot of, is as soon as you go faces at distance, even with Klein and with any of them, you won't get the best results at a distance. Let me see if I can find you one. That was the original. Yeah, I mean, it swaps him out, but it doesn't quite look like him. At a distance, it starts falling apart a bit. So what I tend to do then, either composite by going in close and go like select a square like that, copy it out, run it through Klein now, big size. It will swap it out almost perfectly, and then into Critter. But what I'm actually doing is just doing it from a distance, because at the moment I don't need to get too anal about it all. I mean, this is pretty anal, but so I'll take that into Critter. I'll cut his face out. Cut his face out from a decent shot version, closed in slightly, and then overlay it ever so slightly and opacitate it over his face until it looks all right. You know, it might be a little bit low down there, but to be honest, at this point, once I run this into video, it's not going to be a problem. So that's the way to get these working for LTX. It's really worth the while doing it and get it dead right. Otherwise, you can get weird eye things. So what I'm going to do this time is actually leave them at a certain level, not perfect, to see if I can kind of work out the baseline I have to get to in terms of perfection for LTX to click with it and keep structure. I mean, this LTX won't keep his face. What's going to happen is what I get him to do, because I'm going to get him to stand up and get all excited because he's won a load of money on the horses, and he's going to stand up and his face is going to change. But what I'll do is I'll take one of those and then push his face back into it and use that as a middle frame. But that's all for another time. But yeah, I do use Critter at this stage to start fixing stuff up. And is there anything else I need to tell you? No. I'm going to be using Klein religiously from this moment onwards. I am a Klein disciple as of last night. So yeah, that'll do for now. 15 minutes, not too bad. Thank you very much for coming. Bye.